Post your product. Post your product. I don't know why you're not posting your product. Post your product. Post it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tracy and welcome to Hustle Tracy Ganda, a place for lifestyle, beauty and entrepreneurship content. And as you all know, we are back with another Money Thursday video, and we are going to talk about, like you've seen in the title, we are going to talk about how to increase sales. So if you are a small business owner out there, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are someone aspiring to begin a business, if you even have the smallest, slightest thought of starting a business, this video is for you, because these points I've gotten from books. I've asked my mom, so these points that the other points that so if you would like to know how to increase sales for your business, please go ahead and watch the video. Do not forget to subscribe, like and comment. Also help me share this video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. It encourages me. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I was trying to focus on the new business that I had started to make sure that it's stable enough so I can have enough time. That's not a reason, that's not an excuse. I'm sorry for not posting. Let me just apologize. Why am I avoiding the apology? Let me just apologize, but without wasting any more time with chit chat, let's dive into the video. So I have the points right here on my phone and I wrote them in my notes, and this is where I'm going to be reading them from. And the first point is work hard. Work hard. Like, I don't know how much money you need to make in order to know that you've made lots of sales, but I'm going to give an estimate of $5,000, right? If you're selling a product that has a profit margin of $5 and you're only earning $5 from each item as profit, how much do you think it takes for you to get $5,000 as profit? Like, if you're aiming to get 100 million Uganda shillings, how hard are you supposed to work in order to get the 100 million? So that's the very first step of making sales. Like, you have to know how much sales you would like to make, how much sales you will make, and you feel like, oh my god, I've made lots of sales. And then look at the amount of money that you've imagined, right? And then try and think about the amount of work you're supposed to put in, because in business, nothing comes easy, and it's so competitive because there are so many people that are selling the same item as you're selling. It's very hard to sell an item that nobody else is selling, and even if you're selling an item that nobody's selling, then it might not be a winning product. People have a reason as why they're selling competitive products, right? So in order to beat the competition, how hard are you supposed to work? So think about that, and just know that very first step of making sales is to actually work hard. Work very, 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 very extremely hard. Make a timetable, create habits, just create anything that's going to help you make the sales, right? That's the very first point. And then the second point is not to give up on your business. I know this doesn't come off as like an important reason, like an important point for making sales, but so many people give up. So many people stop their businesses. I've had thoughts of giving up doing my business, and I've cancelled those thoughts because sometimes when things get hard, you just feel like the easiest ways to be employed. Like, for instance, I teach, right? I'm a teacher. So you just feel like, what if I just concentrate on the teaching? Like, it's safe, there are no risks, you don't get to have any challenges with anybody. It's just straight, you teach and then you go home and then your boss gives you the money. Like, it feels easier. I don't know if I make sense, like what I'm saying. But the second point, why I chose it as the second point, is because I've been fighting with myself about giving up on my own business, which I'm not going to do. I cannot do it. Like, those thoughts can cross my mind, but I can never give in. Like, so you have to not to give up. You have not to give up in order to make sales for your business, because you're not going to sell anything. You're not going to sell anything if you've given up. And my mom gave me this quote: change the plan, but don't change the goal. So if I know business things are not easy, and sometimes you face lots of challenges, and it's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy to be a business owner, but you just have to keep changing a few things here and there. Just don't give up on your business. Don't do it. Don't give up on your business. Don't do it. Keep doing your business, right? That's the number 3 is really important, and that's follow up. Follow up is so important. I remember when I was doing MLM in Uganda. Tell you a story. I was doing MLM in Uganda, and we used to go for training in the mornings, and all my uplines, the points that they used to give were very important, but the one that I picked the most was follow up. What do I mean by follow up? Like, you might be having some clients, like let me give an example of my own business, right? We wholesale for people. We help people source out products, wholesale for them and stuff like that. So when a customer comes to me and they say, I want 100 eyelashes, or I want 1,000 t-shirts, and then I make the quotation, right, and send it to them, and I'm like, oh, 1,000 t-shirts are 5 million. Let's say, for example, 1,000 t-shirts are 5 million, and this is how much you're supposed to pay, and then they don't pay on that exact date. I shouldn't, of course, do not pester them. Hey, when are you sending the money for the 1,000 t-shirts? Hey, when are you paying? When are you paying? No. But try and follow up. Text them, hi, what happened? Are you still going to continue with your order? By the way, we have this and this deal. We have these and these offers right now. Would you like to consider taking these offers? If the money was too much, show them something that's similar that could be a little bit less. Like, text them, create conversation to follow up. Do not only concentrate on the money. Yes, the money is important to you as a business owner because you want to make sales, but text them in a friendly way. You can even text them to ask how they're doing, how business is going, and even the clients that you've sold to, you can ask them, oh, how is, for instance, if you sell facial brushes. I'm using examples of the products that I sell because it's much easier for me, but you can relate these examples to the products that you sell. Like if you sell, for example, TVs, once in a while, if you give people guarantee for one year, like after 6 months, text them or call them, hello, Mr. Waswa, how is the TV working for you? Like, that kind of support that you're giving your customers is going to actually make them want to come back. That person might not come back to buy a television again, but they might want a kettle or a fridge, and because you sell electronics, they'll come back to you. Does that make sense? Like, the person that I sold to a facial brush might not come back to ask me how, like, oh, Tracy, I want to buy another facial brush. You might not want that. But if I text them, they might even think about checking my Instagram page to see if I have new products and stuff like that. So follow up is a very important point. Okay, so right now we are at point number 4. And point number 4 is, especially for my small business owners, get a team. Get a team to help you, get a team to support you. Do not work alone. Of course, I know in the beginning you might not be able to have enough money to find people to help you, but if you're in a position where you can find people to help you, please do it. Get a team. And this point I read in a book called How to Increase Sales, right? I've forgotten the author, but I'll leave it over here. I'll leave a picture over here, so you guys, if you're interested in reading that book, you can go and read about it. It has lots of sales points, and this one was among the very first ones. Like, get a team. For example, the richest people. Rich people don't work for themselves. Other people work for them. And there's this short story that I saw where an employee was telling the boss, oh boss, you have a very nice car, you bought a very nice car. And the boss was saying, if you work twice as much, if you work like you worked this year, I'll be able to afford 2 of these cars next year. What does that mean? You cannot work alone, and you have to get a team. And I'm not saying this in a way of exploiting people, because definitely you're going to be paying them, and they're also going to gain something, and they might build something after that, depending on what their goals are. But get a team to help you, get a team to support you. I'm struggling a lot to do that. Like, I have trust issues, guys. I have trust issues. And I was thinking to myself, now if I give this person my Instagram page, what if they just go and, I won't say it, I won't tell you guys the bad thoughts that I had. But then I noticed that when I gave up control of controlling everything, because right now our business is at a point where it's growing really quickly. So I noticed that if I just give up control, I now think creatively. Unlike the other few months where I was just like focused on talking to customers every day. Now I have people that help me talk to customers. Now I have people that help me price items. Now I have people that help me pack. I have people that help me sort. I have people that help me like get a team to support you. And I'm not saying exploit your workers. Please don't get me in the wrong way. I'm saying get a team, because two heads are better than one, three heads are better than one. Those people will give you ideas. Like right now, my young sister is working for me, and the other day she was telling me a very wise idea. And I remember, like months ago, I thought about that particular thing, and then I just gave up. Not even gave up on it, but I just didn't think about it anymore because my mind was really occupied. So get a team to help you. Get a team to help you, because with teamwork you can go a long way, and they will help you make sales. For sure they will. And the fifth point is to actually sell. What do I mean by actually selling? There are so many other points down below that I'm going to talk about that everybody talks about, literally, like have customer care, do this and that, get good products. Like we all know those things. But you as a business owner, even if you have your good products but then you're not selling, then you're not making sales. You should actually sell. And this is what I mean by actually selling. Create content for your business. Start marketing. Look for influencers. Look for your customers. Know your customers. Like actually sell. Know how to convince someone to buy your product. Know how to talk to your potential customer. Like actually do the selling, the actual selling, because we as small business owners, quote unquote, not all of us, I'm talking about myself, tend to waste time on activities that actually are not making us sales. For instance, I'll take 7 hours out of my day to write quotations, and yet you can just get a software that can make your quotations in seconds, and then you waste all the time. I'll take time maybe calling factories, like actually do the actual selling. Talk to customers, post your products, talk about your products. Guys, talk about your products. If you sell something, yes, this is what I want to say. If you sell something, I don't know why you wouldn't be posting your product. I don't know why you would be shy to let people know about your product. I know that sometimes it's discouraging when you post on WhatsApp and nobody says anything. But do not worry, do not think about that. Just keep on posting, keep on posting. Keep on posting your products. Do you have a face right? I know I'm laughing, but post your product, post your product. I don't know why you're not posting your product. Post your product, post it. That's a joke, but do the actual selling. Honestly, do the actual selling. Do really sell your products. Like do activities that bring you sales. Practice how to make sale calls, like how to talk to customers. Practice, try and learn how to talk to customers. Watch videos on YouTube that teach you about how to make sales, how to like talk to customers, how to convince customers, how to turn potential customers into real buyers. Like actually do the actual selling. Okay. Number 6 is quality products. So many things can go wrong in business that I've agreed and I've noticed and I've seen and I'm a living testimony about how things can go very bad in business. Like at least in the business that I do, importing products, sometimes you have delays and you have no control whatsoever about that, and the products are going to delay and they're going to delay and you have nothing to do. Even if you decide to cry, even if you decide to pray, that products are going to delay and they're going to delay, and it's just that. But if you have good quality products, like find the strengths in your businesses and use those ones. For instance, if you sell bags, but then they're expensive, but they're very nice bags. Like make sure you're selling, if your bags are expensive, this is what I want to say. If your bags are expensive, make sure they are very top quality. If your items take a long time and they delay, make sure they are very good, right? If you're into real estate and you're selling houses, if your houses are very expensive, make sure they are very beautiful. If your houses have a poor location, make sure they're self-contained and the environment is nice and they are quiet. Like, get the strengths. And in business, in this kind of business, in these kinds of examples that I'm using, sell top quality products. Have good customer care. That's number 7. Point number 7, have good customer care, so that even if, because business is not straight and there's something that you will not have control over and they're bound to happen, because business is, it's not stressful. I don't want to call it stressful, because if you're doing something that you're passionate about, then at the end of the day you're happy, like deep down in your heart you're happy that you're doing that sort of thing, but it's not always going to be straight. So make sure that you have a strength that you're like, that's backing you up. Like, even when your things don't go right, your customers will know, but no, this person has not been like this person has been doing like this. And then at number 7, we have location. Make sure your location is favorable for your business. What do I mean? Like, don't go and sell bikinis in a Muslim based region. That's like a best example that I can think about, because they're not going to buy the bikinis. So where are the people that buy bikinis? Put your shop in that area. And we've been talking about putting our businesses online. If you are like an offline based business, please try and transfer online, because honestly the future is online. The future is digital. People want to do their shopping online. People want to access everything online. So if you are still if you're still doing your business offline, then I would advise that you try and think about offline. I would advise that you try and think about putting your business online remotely, so that everybody can access your business wherever they are, anywhere they are. And then point number 8 is customer care. This is general knowledge. Everybody knows this. Treat your customers like they are the bosses. I know sometimes our customers are not as easy, but then there is no easy money. So whenever you look at a customer, you should just see money. So remember, when a customer is not easy, just say money is also not easy. Have customer care, even if, I know guys, I also, there's sometimes where I lose it and I'm just right. But then don't be like me. Be as I say, don't be as I do. But treat your customers like the bosses. On a very serious note, treat your customers like they're your bosses. Treasure them. Good customer care. Treat your workers well. Your workers will treat your customers well, because like we said, teamwork, you're not going to do everything. So there is that customer that you will not reach to. There is that customer that you'll not be able to serve yourself. So make sure you train your team to treat your customers well. Like, also you should treat your team well, because happy teams create happy work. So customer care, it's really general. The way you can think about customer care, everybody has their own way of defining customer care. Make sure you're doing it right and treating your customers well. Point number 9, we have packaging and branding. The way you package your items is really important, and these are not also going to go deep into it because it's basic and general knowledge, but packaging could also increase your sales. Packaging could make a customer come back. So make sure that you're having good packaging, your items are clean, your items look good and stuff like that, right? And then at point number 10, and the very last one, is profits should come last. Yes, when we are doing businesses, we want to think about, like, when you're starting a business, of course, you're trying to better your life, better your finances and stuff like that. But in the beginning stages, do not focus on the profit. Focus on delivering a product. Focus on delivering a service, a quality product, quality service. Do not think about the product. Do not think about the profit in the beginning. In the beginning stage, do not aim to make a lot of money. Do not aim to strain your customers and drain them and take all their money, right? Make very little, but bless me, make very little, but try try and know that if you make very little, then you're aiming at having a big turnout. For example, Chinese people on Alibaba, we see them. Chinese will sell something so cheaply, and sometimes you wonder, are they even making sales? You'll be wondering, are they making sales? But yes, they are. They might be earning cents on a product, but then if you buy a million product of those turn into thousands of dollars. So that's the same mentality that I want us to have, me and you. Do not focus so much on the profits. Focus on getting your brand out there. Let people know about your brand awareness. And then the bonus point that I'm going to give you guys is know your customer. I don't even know why I'm saying number 10 is the last one. Let me say 11 points. This is the 11th and the most important. So if you've reached this far, please give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me a like, give me a smile. Yeah, let's give smiles in the description. Give me an emoji of a smile in the description, in the comment section down below, so that I can know that you reached this point, because this point is the most important. I feel like standing up while talking about this point. Know your customer. When you know your customer, you know how to find them, you know where to get them. I'm going to give you an example. If I decide to sell children's clothes, and I decide that I'm going to post them on my WhatsApp status, but I know very well that the people that are viewing my status are people of my age. None of them has kids, none of them, zero. Why am I posting my products on there? My target market is not on my WhatsApp status. Nobody on my WhatsApp status is going to buy my kids clothes, because none of them have kids clothes. So if I'm selling kids clothes, where do I find the mothers to buy the products? How do I target the mothers? How do I advertise to them? Which influencer is best for marketing, you know, parent, kids, family based products? Know your customer. When you know your customer, you're going to know exactly where to find them. First of all, when you're even beginning a business, you should know who your target audience is. If I say that my target audience is students at the university, then I know exactly how to target them. I know exactly what my target market wants. I will know that my customer is a university student. What does a university student need? University students need gadgets. They need laptops. They need books. They need pens. They need, right? And then I'll know exactly what to give to them. And then after knowing exactly what I should sell to them, I'll know exactly how to advertise to them, how to get to them, because you know your customer. So guys, think about this as the very last point. I feel like I've talked too much. I'm sure I've talked too much. But know your customer. Once you know your customer, you're going to make sales. Business is going to be so easy for you. Look at brands like Apple. Look at brands like Amazon. They know their customers. They truly know their customers. Amazon knows that its customer is a customer that needs goods delivered quickly. So they deliver the products quickly, earlier enough, at least as much as they can do. Apple knows their customer. Like, know your customer. Once you master, it's a very hard technique to master. We are all still mastering it, but try to start the process of knowing your customer. And with all that, I would like to say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I know we haven't had lots of these videos, but I'm back, and I'm back for good. Please make sure you watch my videos. That encourages me to keep going, because YouTube is really difficult. It's very, very hard, because at the moment it's just free work, like you're giving free advice, free everything. But when you guys watch the videos, when you guys subscribe, it makes it worth the work. It makes it worth the while. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Turn on your post notification bells so that you shan't miss any of the videos. I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to see you on Sunday. You guys will be seeing my motorbike on Sunday, and you'll be seeing me riding my motorbike. I don't know if you've ever seen a girl that rides a bike, but I recently bought a bike, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that. So make sure you turn on your post notification bell so that you shall see that. If you haven't watched our previous video that was up on Sunday, I'm going to leave it up here. So after this, you can go and watch that video over here. I love you guys so much, and have a lovely week. Bye guys.